how anxious are you to just get going? We've been talking this whole time about what this team can do for pieces, just to get going.
Yeah, I'm very anxious and excited to be here. It's been good to have, majority of the guys here the past, or together the past 2 months. I've been on too many teams that have done that, and it's just such a good organization, and it's just been smooth sailing here because everybody knows what to do, everybody's excited, so it's been great.
How'd you feel about coming into the off season and immediately James Harden's calling for team meetings and just workouts between you guys?
Well, it's good. You see a different energy with him. I've been hanging out with him a lot just ever since I signed, and he's trying to partake in himself being a leader and just not set an example by playing, but he's speaking up, and everybody is just accommodating each other. Everybody's talking to each other and like each other. So it's, like I said, it's been smooth sailing.
What is it about this offense that you like?
Well, I think it just fits our team. You got a lot of shooters now, and with me, it's going to really strive me because everybody looks at me as a shooter because that's what I've just been doing the past couple of years. But I've been known mostly as a playmaker. So, and along my career, I became a great three-point shooter. So. And now I have that chance here to mix it all together.
There's a lot of anticipation that you and James's particular skill sets would mesh very well together. What do you see about his game that will blend very well with yours and yours with his?
Yeah, I think it'll blend well because with me particularly, I don't need the ball in my hands half the time. I can be a spot-up guy who can shoot, and I can also play make also. So to me, it really doesn't matter. That's why I try to make it myself just easy to play with him.
What did you think of James from afar, having watched him in the league for a few seasons, and now that you've been around him, what have you learned that you didn't know or come to appreciate more that's different?
Well, I've known James since high school, and I would say at his point of his career now, he's just a big time playmaker. It's not only that he just scores, he passes the ball. And just imagine with more shooters what he's going to be able to do now. And he's played a lot of point guard, since he's been here, and he might play even more now. And I think it's really sky's the limit for him. He can have his best year this year, but we can have a really good team. That's why it's very interesting to see how we're going to do this year.
You said really good team. What would you consider this team to be a really good team early this season?
Well, you can't predict the future, but I'm telling you, we're going to be. I think we can really be hard to stop. Really, defensively, we just got to play good collective team defense and offense. I think we're the only way we're going to slow ourselves. We're the only people that can slow ourselves down. I think it's us as a team.
You mentioned James' playmaking ability. Coach mentioned that he'd like to see him average double figures in assists this year. Do you think that's possible?
Oh, I think he can easily average for sure over 10 assists this year, for sure.
Do you think with how unselfish James is and just how much he does for the team that maybe he gets a little bit of a bad rap by the national media and all the critics?
Yeah, when he has the ball in his hands a lot, that's for him, going against him, he's going to have the ball in his hands a lot, and that's why that's why me and Ryan are here to make sure we make plays as well as knocking down shots whenever he gives it to us, and just make it somewhat easier for him. So, but I don't know why he gets too much of a bad rap, but he's trying to make the best play possible.
It's a different role for Ryan, going from off the bench largely in New Orleans to starting here. How good of a fit is he for this role?
Well, for sure, under the coach's offense, this is definitely a great fit for him, and it's going to be a different role. From starting for him coming off the bench to start is definitely a different role because when he came off the bench, he comes in the game and does whatever he wants to, and now when you're playing with prominent players in the starting five, it could change and mix up a little bit, but as long as he knows his role, he'll be good.
Does it help when you come to a new team when the guy that you just played with comes with you?
Yeah, for sure. It's much easier. You know, me and Ryan, I mean, this will be our 5th season together now, so, been knowing him for a while and just good to be around.
How helpful was all the stuff that James kind of organized during the offseason for you and Rhino, just trying to fit and gel with the team?
Well, yeah, that's what we came here, is to be a part of a good organization, you know. Of course, James, we know James is a good, highly player, and we definitely want to compliment him in a good way and to doing and playing well. And because we, you know, me and Ryan, we both came here, you know, trying to win as many games as possible. We definitely here hungry to win.
Is it kind of hard trying to learn how to play off of James, or is it an easy transition?
Well, no, I think it could be an easy transition, you know, like I said, he does pass the ball. I mean, how many guards average over 7 assists, but I think he can average that even more, you know, with players like me and Ryan.
What do you think about playing before D'Antoni?
Oh, I think he's gonna be great, you know, like I said, we got good guys that complement his style of play, and we're just looking forward to, you know, going through the adjustments during preseason so we can be ready for the season.
Has your injury history been personally frustrating for you, and what can you do other than kind of stay away from bad luck to have a full season of health?
Well, yeah, you know, those injuries, you know, they're always tough to come by. You know, really all my injuries happened really in New Orleans, and so you know, dealing with 4 or 5 years worth of injuries was definitely tough and frustrating. But I mean, being here in Houston, I'm going into a season with no restrictions, happy to play, and don't have to even have a thought about it or dealing with any injury at all.
Any more questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.